Okay, so let's talk about how far behind my area is, medical insurance provider care wise. Uh, Lost my job, so I was put on Access. Uh, Access goes, okay, here is the provider that you are set with. This is your primary care. This is who you are going to see. And I'm like, okay. So I go there. I go to the address listed because the number that they had listed on it didn't go to that office anymore. I was like, okay, that's weird. But I go to the office. You could see the sign, the plastic sign was flipped. And I go inside. I was like, hey, yeah, I'm on Access. I need to schedule an appointment to be seen, aches and pains and so on. I need to be seen. They hand me paperwork, get everything set up, and then the lady goes, okay, which nurse practitioner do you want to see? I'm like, well, I want to see the doctor. And she goes, well, we don't have doctors here. This is a nurse practitioner's office. I was like, this is the address that they gave me. This is uh, this doctor. And I showed her the paperwork, and she goes, oh, that doctor hasn't been here for 5 years. I was like, yeah, because that's weird, because I was like, this is the address that the state government gave me. This is the registered address as that person. And she goes, oh no, he's up on this other street over here. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So I was like, that's the person that I need to see, and that's who I'm supposed to see as my primary care. And they go, okay, well, sorry about that. So look it up on Google. They show a different address. I contact that number. Oh, he hasn't been at this address for 3 years. I was like, okay, do you have the address to the place that he's at now? And they're like, okay, yeah, here it is. So I hop on the quad, I go up there, and it's a freaking pizza joint. I asked the pizza joint, how long have you been here? And they're like, oh, we've been here for 2 years. The doctor's office has moved. He's now at this other address. And I was like, okay, that's annoying. So I go down to that address, and it's an empty office. There's nothing there. I go to the next office over, and I was like, there was a doctor that was over here, and I gave the name, and they're like, oh yeah, he hasn't been there for like 7-8 months. He was only there for maybe 6 months, and then he moved. I was like, do you have his information where he's at? And they're like, oh no, I think he closed up his shop. So it's like, okay, so the state doesn't have accurate information. It's apparently 5 years out of date or so, and so I had to go and find a way to go to another place, and I went, set up a damn appointment, and they're like, oh yeah, we because I talked to two other places in the same complex, and they're telling me that they can get me in about 60 to 90 days to be seen, but this other one, they could see me in 2 weeks. So now I have to wait 2 damn weeks to be seen by a doctor that isn't my primary care, registered primary care, because that registered primary care doctor no longer practices. So yeah. And it's funny because they're like, yeah, that's our phone number, that's our address, but he hasn't been here. And it's like, okay, and you're under a completely different medical number and everything. And they're like, yeah, everything is completely different except for the address and the phone number. And it's like, wow, that is insane. So I mean, that's how ass backwards this state is. And there is no doctor in this entire city, in this tri-state area. There's no doctor in the tri-state area that does disability screening. None. You have to see a doctor that is willing to put on paper that you are disabled, or that you have to go through this, that, and another. And that's annoying. That is seriously annoying. So now I have to fight to get to see a doctor, and then fight the doctor on putting accurate information in my record, because I've been to 4 doctors, and they're like, we're not going to put anything in there except for, okay, we saw you and you are stressed or strained in the muscles and tendons. It's like, okay, well, what is the cause of it? Well, it could be many things, but we think it's this. It's like, okay, could you put that in there? Oh, no. And it's like, okay, so what you're saying is you're violating your oath, because the first part of the oath is do no harm. And by refusing to accurately put information in a medical record, you are causing harm to that person, because you are forcing them to do more than necessary. And it's freaking annoying. It really is. So, this area sucks. We have Jack Diddley for medical. I mean, we have like 50 to 60 doctors' offices within a mile radius, a 1 mile radius, and none of them know their ass from their elbow. It's ridiculous.